So Thursday morning around 8:40, yeah. And I can see it calming then, but still cloudy. There's a becoming in the eye of this storm. But you see that lake right there across the street. There wasn't a lake there 2 days ago. That lake was completely empty, and now it's completely full, which shows that how much rain we got yesterday alone, and that night got pretty bad.
Alright, so it's kind of the after effects of Hurricane Ian here in Titusville. We definitely did not get hit nearly as bad as the West Coast, but we did get something, so I'm going to show you. So, out here you can see we've got lots of wet, damp dirt. Now this small little part of this tree was not bent like that, but now it's definitely bent. It looks like we also have a small pond now in our backyard. So I'm literally, when I'm walking through this, my feet are sinking into the ground. So yeah, I've never seen water like this in my backyard. You can see it all the way in the back. And if you can check over here, there's a whole lake, a little lake over there by that house's dish. So yeah, yeah, power lines are still up, and we still have power somehow, some way. So as you can see, the backyard is definitely changed. I'm going to go to the front. Now to show you the Piece de la Resistance, there's a blown over sign over here. You can see that we have a lake here. Now, to give you a little bit of a hint of how much rainfall we received last night and pretty much all of yesterday. This lake never existed before now. So this whole lake was never even here. Now we have an entire lake by our house. Isn't that nice? Maybe I can go fishing if they stock this lake at some point. But yeah. Anyway, that's how much rainfall we received last night, so.
Okay, so last night was a bit rough. I'm also not feeling my best today, but last night it was really strong wind and rain constantly, and what's kind of creepy is with this storm like this at night, you hear everything, but you cannot see anything. So we were hearing like banging going on through the night, and the wind was really loud. Our phones were also receiving warnings of flooding. We did get a lot of rain here it's crazy how much rain we got. So I didn't sleep well all that night. Right now it really calm at them, but that become one like in the eye of the hurricane. We cannot be certain if it's over yet or not. Sometimes storm like this is that unpredictable. So we will see what goes on the rest of today. Like that night, we didn't have a moment where I heard two large bangs outside, and then a power cut off. And I thought, okay, here we go. But like half a minute later, the power came back on, and I'm honestly really surprised we still had power that morning with how crazy that night was. Turning on the news that morning did break my heart. They were showing other parts of Florida that got completely flooded. Some people had lost their homes. Some people not hurt. Some people need rescuing. And tragically, there already been reports of people losing their lives. It really hit me when they said people were calling for help because of the flooding getting too high, and they couldn't get to them because of the storm. So please pray for all those who have been affected by Hurricane Ian. We will see how today goes. It's about 1:40 right now, and the wind is picking up again. So we're definitely not in the eye anymore.
Yeah. We're getting more rain as well.
Yeah. Well, don't let that like is actually get overflow when I'm seen and done. They're good at sun. So we're at 4:40 right now. We are going to get hit by another wave of weather. It has already begun a bit with more rain and gusts of winds and dark skies. Not much more than a more heavy rain and some wind happened the rest of the day on Thursday. The next day, Friday, we ventured out to a nearby park. We often take Jessie. The park is by the water and it has flooded. Sadly, there were also many boats that crashed into the pier and even sank during the storm.
Some lovely birds there. As you can see, there's one of the ship that we were talking about earlier. And some of the water is still surging over a little bit. I'll get it.
Ow.
And it looks like there is a boat right there that has completely been submerged. So you can only see the top of it.
Sinking.
And it's sinking. It's sunk into the river. yeah, crazy stuff.
I make my way down through this weary bay, grasp for a while. The storm is passing by. I start to stare. What am I doing? I should be standing strongly and firmly, grabbing my chair tight as I stumble. Raving circus, won't you crumble?
In the unfortunate, famous boat that many people watch live crash into the field.
And blame our stubborn knees. I know you're kind.
Recently never had the one sign got knocked over by the hurricane winds. Well, someone came and put it back up, so it's no longer in the road. But before the hurricane, it was facing in a different direction. Now, that's what I see looking at me every time I open the blinds now. Feel like I'm being watched. But like nonetheless, I opened the blind today and that is what I saw looking back at me.